everyone, welcome to Radio Naira with your host Vivi. Today we have a special guest with us from North America Institute of Vihangam Yoga, none other than Brahmasri Sadguru Swatantradeo Maharaj. Welcome to Radio Naira.
Thank you so much. I'm Namdev on behalf of Brahmvidya Vihangam 𝗘𝘃𝗶𝗃𝗀. And my master, Sadguru Shri Namdev Maharaj, is here with us.
Welcome to Radio Naira, Namdevji. And would you let us know some information about the North Carolina Institute of Vihangam Yoga and also the upcoming event, which is Brahmvidya Amritvani event?
North Institute of Vihangam Yoga has been into existence for about 10 years now, almost 10 years now. Mm-hmm. And the disciples, and I would say that the highly educated art experts who came from India and started this, they had their very bright career in this country, and they started Vihangam Yoga Institute here in the US. Since they had benefited immensely out of Vihangam Yoga meditation under the guidance of His Holiness Sadguru Shri Namdev Maharaj, they wanted to impart the same message to everyone in this country. Because since they were so positively impacted by the meditation back home in India and how it helped them achieve their target and goals and higher aspirations materialistically, at the same time keeping pace with the spiritual growth. And when they came down to this country, once they started working in this country, they in fact inspired so many colleagues of theirs by their ways of being, And that's the beauty of Vihangam Yoga, because it actually addresses you as the being who you are. And this is what Vihangam Yoga is transformed life at the base, at the very core of our existence. So here we are back again. I was here 6 months ago. And this time around, what has in fact added to the glory of another set of events in the US is the arrival of His Holiness Sadguru Shri Namdev Maharaj, who will be going across a number of places in the US and impart the most ancient method of meditation in this country.
Thank you for sharing the background of the Vihangam Yoga, Namdevji. We would also like to know how Vihangam Yoga balances the materialistic aspirations and also promote the inner peace.
Inner peace begins with an individual. Today we hear so much about the world peace. The world peace cannot be established if the person who is talking about the world peace is in the harmony within himself or herself. So the peace begins with the person who is talking about the peace, isn't it?
Right.
If I'm totally disoriented, totally in disarray, and talk about the peace, which is some utopian concept, the peace cannot be established. And peace will be rather too far-fetched an idea to come into reality unless we as an individual being are peaceful. So this is what Vihangam Yoga is, that it actually raises the level of your consciousness and makes you the responsible person for your own emotions. So if you look at the world today, and if you especially look at the very paradigm of being one with the nature or being in harmony with the nature, is only the one part that we are trying to address. And that part is not being able to control our emotions. So if one is not able to kind of, galvanize his emotions or her emotions in a way that will help the person ascend to a higher level of understanding, then any meditation cannot be of any help. Because if you are not able to understand yourself and your own emotions, how you operate, it is very difficult to expect the peace from the world, because you yourself are not at peace. So Vihangam Yoga here, what it does is it imparts the real core of yoga, that is the integration of everything that surrounds you, even the things which you may not be very comfortable having them, how you can make progress with it, how you can actually have face-to-face understanding of what you are going to deal with, rather than finding escape through, rather than trying to run away from the reality as is, but you are able to face it. And here, having to face it should not be misconstrued as something that you have to kind of really fight for. It's just that you start understanding yourself, and as you are able to kind of dissolve yourself, dissolve your own misunderstanding, mithya gyan, what you call, dissolve your own illusion about things, then you can see that you will be able to come to know that you are able to resolve the matter outside of you. So this is what the Vihangam Yoga meditation does to you, because it dissolves you so that you can resolve the matter outside. And that is the core of Vihangam Yoga understanding.
I see that Vihangam Yoga has a lot of positive aspects that can contribute to individual's life in a day-to-day process. Would you like to share some of the success stories from Vihangam Yoga impact? Any of your disciples' success stories?
There are numerous, in fact, because, the science of Vihangam Yoga, first, it is not bound by any set of rituals, so to speak. It is an experiential method of meditation, which is based on empirical evidences. So we have the research-backed meditation. This has been verified by a number of scientists in the world. In today's world, it has been clearly seen that it impacts the mind of the people in the most positive way, where you are able to be alert, at the same time very calm. So usually what happens is you are very alert, but not calm with yourself. In the first stage of Vihangam Yoga, it has been found out that those who practice the sadhana, the Brahmvidya Vihangam first stage meditation, they are very intense in their approach towards what they would want to achieve in life. They are very alert, I mean to say. They are just on the edge. They are performing really better. At the same time, they are not stressed. They are very calm. So there has been success story across the globe where people from very marginalized section of society have transformed their lives only after the initiation of Vihangam Yoga into their lives, because their perspective changed. I know personally people in India, I would not like to take example of, let's say, the people who have made rags to riches kind of a story. So let me avoid that example. There are so many of them already. But I would go back home, go back to India, and would take examples of many people from tribal areas in Chhattisgarh, let's say in Jharkhand, where the tribal people who would just wander off and would actually be intoxicated most of the time, would not go to work, would not do much in life. When they received Vihangam Yoga, when they started doing the practice of Vihangam Yoga, sadhana, meditation, their life transformed. They could realize that they are much more worth than what they were doing. Hence, they quit everything what they were doing and started a new life. They became more responsible citizen of their community. They became good human beings, so to speak, like husband or wife or child. So that's how many lives in the tribal areas of India have been transformed. On the parallel line, there are numerous examples of the educated class when they were students and they needed focus, because in this world today, in this whole digitalized global village world today that we live in, when any information can be accessed at any point in time at the click of a finger, what we actually need is the most luxurious thing in the world today is attention, is the focus. So once they were a student, they needed focus, and with the sadhana, with the power of Vihangam Yoga meditation, under the guidance of the master, with the grace of the master, they were able to find that concentration, and because of which they could get into one of the most prestigious institutions of the world, and could make their life a great success story. So there are a number of examples, but for me personally, it would be the people from the very marginalized section of society, very disadvantaged section of society, because they could realize something, because they do feel alienated from the rest of the world, where Vihangam Yoga approached, where Vihangam Yoga entered into their life and transformed them for the rest of, transformed them forever.
Very good. Thank you for sharing all the success stories, at least a few of them with us, Namdevji. So since this is so inspiring, and we have learned that Vihangam Yoga has been impacting our day-to-day life, if you want to get a change within yourself, how do we make sure, or what is the process to join the North America Institute of Vihangam Yoga and take advantage of this program?
We have a number of volunteers here. Mm-hmm. So anyone can go to North Institute of Vihangam Yoga America. Mm-hmm. It's called Navy, North America Institute of Vihangam Yoga, North America Institute of Vihangam Yoga. That's the complete name. So if you go and do a Google search on North
America Institute
of Vihangam Yoga, I think you'll have all the information. We have online courses here, online yoga sessions here, meditation sessions here. So you can join them. They are done regularly in the morning and in the evening. You can join the classes. You can carry on with the classes, sessions for about as many days as possible. If you feel that it is something that benefits you, go ahead.
Thank you for sharing that information, Namdevji. And what can one expect when they attend the event with Swatantradeo Maharaj, which is which is the upcoming event named as Brahmvidya Amritvani event?
The very presence of the Sadguru Swatantradeo Maharaj is something that would pave the path for spiritual seekers. I would say that it's not the words, but just the presence of his, and be in the proximity of His Holiness Sadguru Swatantradeo Maharaj will awaken people at the core of their existence. The reason why I would say the core of the existence is the fact that people are drawn to him. there is a magnetic field about these personalities, these masters, who in fact descend down on the earth to emancipate the humans from their sufferings. So, and there is a longing to be more spiritually elevated. And those who have this urge and longing within them to elevate to a higher level of consciousness, Sadguru Devs draw them towards him. So I would say that those who are drawn to this would certainly have the spiritual elevation in coming time, for sure.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, for sure. I think this would be definitely benefiting the disciples or individuals who's going to attend the event. So we are doing this episode today to spread a message to the audience of the Triangle area and beyond, to let them know that this event, which is Brahmvidya Amritvani event. So we request you, all of you who's watching the episode, spread a word and make sure that you have registered for this event and attend it, and make sure that you have getting the suggestions from Sadguru Swatantradeo Maharaj. And Namdev ji, thank you so much for joining Radio Naira today and giving all the information about the upcoming event.
Thank you so much. It's an honor. Thank you so much.